Oh, good. Okay, so just Ashreya in chase. Your reference point is the post. Okay. Good. Okay, you can go a little bit wider, Jamie. Okay, you're going to show in the pocket here. Jamie, sorry, just stay a bit narrow, stay in here. Alexa, come inside. Okay, good. All right, girls, so Blues, we're working on how we build out in our 4-2-4 against a 4-1-3-2 press. Okay, so I'm just going to go through a couple little examples of what we can do, okay, of how we can try and break through their press, get behind, and then score against Tyra. Okay, so, where are you, Jamie? Good. So you're in a 4-1-3-2, so you can drop off a bit, Annika, just defend that pocket there. You can come in line with Rio here. Alexa, you can step up. Good. Yeah. Good. Kai, you can drop a little bit just to begin. Okay. Well, that's how it's going to work. Neha, you're going to play the first ball. Yeah, let's say you choose to go to Iz. Good. Pause there. Ashreya, your first press is going to be in here to stop the switch. Good. But you can almost do two jobs and break this line in here. You can recover in here. Good. And then you're just going to hold this position so it can't get split. Ainsley, just drop a little bit here. Good. And then you can start to narrow. Okay. Once that happens, then we can try and play. Yeah, we can try and play through. We can shift across. You can shift across defensively. But Blues, you've got to try and solve the problem again to try and get in behind. Okay. But that's how we start in there with your press. Okay. Good. Make sense? Good. So just Blues, have a little think about the timing of your movements. I'll give you a few options here. We'll start from Neha. Okay? Play. Nice drop. Nice turn, Elsie. It's in. Oh, save. Well done. Good. Yeah, let's walk it back up. Great start. Well done, Blue. Good, just wait for the whistle. Good. And pause there. Okay, just 1 sec. Good. So, just before we start, yeah, because we can see the two strikers are starting quite narrow, centre backs, let's start a little bit wider, just outside the shoulder, good, of the striker. Okay, so now once you play it in here, yeah, good as the ball's rolling, pause there. Now we've got to decide, can we play through? If not, if that's locked off, good. Hayden, you just stay on the shoulder of the fullback, good. And then you're in there for a 2 versus 1, okay? Once that happens, now that should trigger a movement. If Maddie stays high, you can come low, good. Because Ella's gone low, you can stay high, good. And then for fullback, Kai, you can start to come in, you can start to pinch, and we just close a little bit closer proximity here in how we space out, okay? And then Elsie, you will start to roll across slightly, yeah? Good. Okay, so we'll try that one, yeah? So you can start narrow, and then as she's about to do it, just drift off wider, yeah? Play. Good. Can we go quickly? Can we go quickly? Good, break the line. Don't drop so quickly. Walk it back. So head there, stay on the blind side. You've dropped, and now she can pressure. Just stay right on the shoulder. That's why I need to go here. Because if she can drive, she can play past you. Yep, same side, Neha. Good, drive. Good, stay on the blind side. Stay on the blind side. Stay on the blind side. That's it, good. Now we're on 2v1. Good, Ella. Good. Can we link? Still in. Play. Good overlap. Good. Let's secure possession now. Let's secure position. Well done. Good communication, Emmy. Good. Regain your shape. Nice run inside, Maddie. Well done. Good. Don't force it. Good. Can we show underneath it? Nice. Good, I'll walk it back. Well done. Great start. So you see the difference now, Hayden? Yeah. We can push up. Good. Okay. Good. Let's go to Izzy this time. Good. Okay, pause there. All right, so let's say in this case now, they're starting to read that we're playing to that fullback. So if Alexa might then start, yeah, to shift a little bit wider. Now what do we see? Okay, so now there's going to be an option where, good, if you can drive, good, if you recognise that she's gone wide, Elsie, good, you can drop into that pocket, yep, and then we can play there and you can bounce out. Good, you can start to come across. Good, and then Ainsley, you can just pinch slightly. Good, and Hayden, focus up, and you'll start to narrow. Yeah. Good, so if you can turn and play that, great. But if not, then you're there underneath. Okay? Good, so let's roll it back. Same side, yeah. Come a little bit wider, good. Play. A bit wider, Alexa, go wider, Alexa, go wider. Good, good. That's okay, can we show again? Can we show again? Good, can we show again? Nice, good. Can we get there? Yeah, can we get there? That's it, you can just narrow in here, just narrow in here. Good, and as it starts to switch, we can open up. Yeah. Good, let's secure it, let's secure it. Good, okay, regain your shape. They're being aggressive, good, can we find the +1? Give you 5 seconds to get over the half. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go, can you go? Can you score in 10 seconds, Gray? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good ball. 2. Can we recover? Good. Good, and pause there. Okay. All right, so let's get you two set in here now as the midfield. Good. Okay. So now we can see the options. Okay, we can see that if the if the winger stays narrow, yeah, playing to his again. Good, we can hit that fullback. Good, and then we can also see, good, if she stays, so she stays narrow, at the fullback. If she goes wider, we can hit the winger. Okay, so now for you two, I want you to try and stay quite close together. Okay, in this, so that in transition we can win it back quickly. Okay, so as the ball travels there, good, you're just showing underneath here. Good, and then you can just show in that pocket there. Okay, now the rule here with the top 4 is there should be 2 threatening behind, no more than 2 if we're trying to build, but no more than 2 showing as well. Okay, so let's say Izzy has, where's Izzy? Izzy's got the ball, yeah. If Elsie comes off, yeah, so let's you go a little bit wider. Good. Let's say, yeah, she receives the ball in here and she can't play out there. She might decide to turn here. Because I've shown Ali, you will break. Good. And then there might be an option. You can either go or you can come in here. Okay. So then you're doing opposites. All right. And then as you see, that's progressing here. Man, if you're facing here, you might start to make a run across the line to receive him behind there. Okay. So it might be, yeah. So can we try that? Else. So let's say Elsie drives in. Yeah. Receives it. Good. You stay in that pocket there. Good. Turn it back naturally. Yeah. We play. Good. And you can either go and Maddie, you can start to come. Okay. Make sense? Yeah. Good. So same side. So Ainsley will just show underneath there and you can play a little bit higher just so you're not on the same line. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, let's play. Nice. Okay, counter press, counter press, counter press. Recover the ball, recover the ball. Good, strong, strong game, strong, strong. Good. Now we're through. Let's move it quickly, move it quickly. Good, and again, Malala, head up, head up. Good. Good, quickly. Well done, good, and just walk it back, well done, walk it back. Good job. Light jog, a bit further than I thought. Well done, okay. Good. Good. Okay, so Blues, you notice, girls, we do have lanes laid out. Okay, so if, just as a reference point, if we lose a ball, wherever we lose the ball, do not let the ball change lanes. Okay, so if we lose it here, as a blue, can we recover the ball, create a pressure zone quickly? Okay, so you'll step up, you two get close together, closest players, pressure on the ball. Yeah? Yeah, you ready? Play. Yeah, you're good there. That's okay, let's try again. Good. Good, so you might even do there, Mads, if they know you're dropping off, you might run that way, and if they start to come wide, then you can come back in. Okay, so you try, because you want to try and receive in this lane in here. Okay, yeah, play. Good. Is there a pocket here now? Is there a pocket here? Good. Okay, walk it back in. I want you to try and come alive now. So if you see that they get blocked in there, so Ella, because if Maddie's gone, stay high, okay? Because then what you can do, yeah, because you're the opposite, you can receive on the diagonal then, and you can play forward, okay? Play. Can we recover it, Isla? Recover, recover! Don't give up there. Don't give up. If you've lost it there, you're the defender there. Yeah, defend that lane. Good, let's show underneath. Nice run. Nice one, Hayden. Can we show for a switch? Is there an option for a switch quickly? Opposite movements, midfield, opposite. Okay, recover, recover, recover. Becoming step. Good, it's okay, get our set. Well done. Okay. Good, just girls in that transition moment, we don't have to force it. Yeah, centre backs, you should always be on for the switch. Okay, but we just don't want to be losing it in our defensive third. Yeah, let's play. Good, nice, can we show underneath? Easy, just play shorter for now, Neha, yeah. Good, M, can you slide across? Hayden, can you slide across? Oh. Okay, pause there, pause there. All right, so now, I don't mind this, okay? If we're getting stuck, if we can't play through or around, the next option is over, okay? So, Izzy, you hit that ball in here, which is great. Elsie's received. What does Elsie need? Hold on, it's a high one, right? You can throw it if you want. What does Elsie need to help the team be successful at securing the ball in here? Okay, so as soon as that's gone high, midfielder's second ball. Okay, fullback for the second ball. Okay, so we'll try that again. We'll walk through it. Yeah, so if this is going to happen, else what would you two do? Go. Crazy, you can act naturally as well. Good, secure it. Excellent. Can we play 1 and 2 touch out? Brilliant. Okay, pause there. So especially if that's on there, because then when you're open now, if Ains gets that now, good. Ella, what do you see? Perfect. What do you see? What do you see? Good. What do you see now? Good. We can just start to break. Maybe you come off and drag her. Okay. Good. Go back to, let's go back to Neha. Good. We'll do last couple. Got if you're locked in. Can we hit over? Can we hit over? Second ball, second ball. Excellent. Go on, save it, save it. Yes, we're in, we're in. Numbers up now, numbers up. Oh. Referee, penalty. You okay? Good. Okay, last one, yep. As last one, then we'll get him in. Good, yep, start narrow reference point, line with a puck, just outside the post, midfielders. Play. Can we show under? Can we show under? Yes, counter press! Counter press! Good! Is there an option off the front? One off the front? Don't mind that. Great run out. Excellent. Oof. And time there. Okay. Oh, don't graze it. Go in with Adam. Blue's just coming to me. I'll have a little break. Well done. Well done. Okay. Well, girls, let's go to the tactics board, okay? So have a couple of minutes break. Nice one, Kimber. All good. Nice one. Okay. All right, we'll talk about greasy hair later. Okay. All right, what do you think so far? Do we get some shots on target? Create some chances at least? Yeah. I'm not too concerned with what happens there. It's mainly how we break through here. Okay, so that's the main concern today. Yeah, that's the icing on the cake, but can we try and really focus on that area? Okay, so I think it's been a great start. All right. One thing I would say before I'll show you what we're going to do next is I think just the ball speed at times needs to go up. Okay, I feel especially you know, in those quick transition moments, can you just try and quickly secure it, like 1 and 2 touch around the back? Can we just try and switch it quickly? Because as soon as you start doing that, when they're not set, like, you can really play through them and open them up. Okay, so if you just face me, you can come around here. Okay, what we're going to do now is, Neha, you're going to start the ball in here, but we're going to start against like a mid block now. Okay, so what they do is Langley, they press in a 4-2-3-1. It's a little bit deeper. Okay, so our shape doesn't change so much, but their shape does a little bit. Okay, so we're going to walk through what they do in here. The only adjustments, okay, obviously we'll talk a little bit when we get stuck in the wide areas, but we're going to give license now for if they decide to go and press high in here with a 2, then we'll have license there for one of the midfielders to drop in to try and manipulate maybe one of these to come, and then we can try and hit those spaces. Okay, so it's more of a to try and drag them out, so then maybe we can create a +1 in these central areas, because they're going to stay really compact and condense this space in here. Okay, so what I will say is look out for the moments where they jump as a 2, and then Malala and Ainsley, well, you just use your intelligence to drop in and create that overload on the back line, and then wingers, you can look for moments to drift into those inside channels. Okay, any sense? Okay, so now you'll just play to a centre back in here. They're going to start in line with the pole. Where did the pole go? Oh, okay, where the yellow flats are, that's where they're going to start. So centre backs are going to roughly start around the yellow line. Okay, right, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, so what I want you to do is recognise all I want you to do is recognise if a midfielder drops in, is there a space maybe where you can fill in here because the defender steps. Okay, but what we've been doing so far, just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, that's all I want you to look out for. What happens if a midfielder shows? But I'll walk you through that stuff anyway. Okay, hold on, Grace. You're going to press now from the yellow flats. Okay, you're going to be in a 4-2-3-1. So Annika Rio drop in line with Annika. Good. You're in the 10 now, Chase. Good. And you're going to be in here. Well, you can just come outside here. Okay. Good. So the ball's going to start with Neha. Good. And then we're going to go live. So now you've adjusted your shape slightly. How does that affect us, Blue? Good. Same principles. Okay. Can we try and get a couple goals this time? Yeah. Play. You have to go yet, Malala. You don't have to go yet. Good. No, you don't have to do that yet. Good. Only if they press aggressive. Good. Now you might go, Malala. Now you might go. That's it. Good. Yes. Quicker. Nice one. Good. Can we create an overload now? Better intensity, Blue. Good. Counter press that, Ains. Counter press that. Good. Good. Just pause there. Just walk it back in. Good. Okay. So I want you dropping in when they go aggressive. If they're with 1, you don't need to, because it's 2 versus 1. Okay. So let's go back to Neha. Okay. Good. So what it's going to look like, girls. So you're in a 4-2-3-1. Okay. Well, you might. I like that. You've gone after it together. Okay. So let's say ball's gone into Emmy. Yep. Good. Let's say we've decided to go. Let's say if you're underneath here, this side. Good. And let's say we switch in here, and you see she's ready to press Izzy in there. You might either drop into here, yeah, good, or you might drop into the false fullback. Okay, good. So when that happens, now, does that affect one of the grey? Good. So let's say you've received, good, if we receive it out here, good, and drop off Malala, good, and now you decide to go and you decide to go, good. Now, Blue, what do you see? How does this affect our shape now? Good, so now there's maybe a pocket, yeah, perfect for that. And if that happens, good, there's 2 choices. You can either receive and play out there. Where's our overload? Where do you see it? How many? Good, perfect, good. Or you can turn. Good, if she turns there, Maddie, then you can be ready to go, okay? But once that goes in there, Ains, I want you looking to secure it in case we lose it. Good, stay high. You can stay pinning, or you can come off else, and then you can look to try and break behind, okay? So we'll just walk through that with, back to Emmy. Yeah. Good, so drop in here again like that. Good. So you stay a little bit wider. Good. I want you to go and press, yeah. Go a little bit wider, yeah. Go and press, Ash. Play. Oh, love that diagonal. Counter press, counter press. Two touch there, Ains, two touch. Recover, recover, recover. Pressure on the ball. Five, 4, 3, 2. Got it, be. Nice, well done. Good. Okay, walk it up. Right, we're going to do the back. We're going to do that drop again. Okay. I'm just going to adjust. Didn't really work then when you dropped in the middle. So if you just come over here. Okay. Good. You just go a little bit more narrow. Just narrow off a little bit. We're going to full back position here. Because when you drop, you can pull out her out. But because you dropped in there, she was still able to affect. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, girls. So ball into Emmy again. Yep. Good. So Ains, look out for this to the opposite side as well. Okay. So if we see Ashreya, just going to repeat that. So Ashreya's going to go for the press. Yep. If we see Chase start to cheat, come up here. That's your trigger then to maybe drop. Yeah, playing to. Yeah, go on, playing to Iz. Good. And then you can maybe, if you're going to come there, yeah. If you're going to come because. Good. Yeah, because we've got a 3. Good, it gives us a space. If you don't, if you stay up there, go back up. Good. What do we have now if the winger stays there? What do you see, Blue? What do you see, Blue? What do you see? Get on the ball here. Perfect. So maybe, right, if you drive, what's going to happen? Everybody react. What would you do naturally? Drive. Good. Pause, pause. Okay, so now, what you've done, you've driven straight to the middle. Do they have numbers here? Okay, so where else might you go? So maybe even to try and create where we have an advantage. Okay, so show me what else you might do. So instead of driving there, where do you go? Good, pause there. So if you can, good, excellent. You can even, yeah, ball back to me. Good. If you drive, you can engage Alexa, good, to then free up Kaya, and now it's a 2v1 there, okay? And as she drives, yeah, what would you do? What would you do? As Malala's in here, what might you do to recover the transition in case? Mike, perfect. Just slide across, again, slide across. Good, and then you guys are stacked naturally, okay? But really want you two strikers, Isla and Ella, make sure you're watching each other to just work off opposite movements, okay? Because you might even there, you see they've got 2 pin in the back line, you might just drop in this little pocket here, okay? And Maddie, just make sure whenever we're working down here, as soon as you see it go, we slide across, okay? Just so we can get closer to the goal, yeah? Okay, we'll go back in here. Yeah, let's go back to Emmy. Good, so this is if, good, you send it back to narrow. Good, if the striker decides to come, and then you decide whatever you want to do, okay? Yeah, play. Where's the space? Where's the space? Nice, there we go, we've drawn them, well done. Can we go quickly? Yes, Ella, well done. Better, great switch of play. We're still in, we're still in. Play on, play on. Finish. Oh, what a save. Oh, well done. Much better. Well done, good, just jog it back. Good. So you made a secondary movement there, but that first one, you've got to read that earlier. Okay, if you see they've all jumped, they've left this space, that's perfect for you to drop into. Okay, so try and read that a bit earlier. Yeah. Well done, yeah, go to Izzy. Can we press again, that aggressive press, Gray? Can we press in 2? Yep. Ains, can we read it? Ains, can we read it? Don't mind it, good. Good, where's the space? Where's the space? Good, don't mind it. You can stay high, Hayden, you can stay high. Good. If we're in a 3, Isla, you can join. Isla, you can join. Recover it. No shot. Good, okay, walk it back, good. Okay, so if you do drop in a 3, okay, because you're going to have a lone midfielder here and the fullbacks have pushed on, one of you can drop into support. Okay, so you might come as like a pivot, just a little bit higher than the remaining midfielder. Yeah. Good, okay, let's recover, Good. Good, go a bit flatter. Okay, good, pause there. All right, good. So, just going to give you one more situation here, okay? So there is times where the press, let's say we can't quite play through here. Good. Hayden, you might have to just square off a little bit, so you might drop. Good. Grace, you start to shift. Yeah. Good. Yes, Grace, start to shift. Yeah, go on here, go and receive it. Good. So in this case, good, pause there. Now, you might drop for the ball. Yeah, we start to shift across. Good, and then you're going to threaten in behind, okay? So because she's gone, you can just be a little bit patient. That might be on. Good. Some of you would go and get there tight naturally, yeah? But what you can start to do is make sure, as strikers, you're playing on the blind side here, okay? So as Hayden gets it, good, just go back to Emmy. Good, don't come across too close. Just always try and play on her. So if the ball's over there, just stay on her right shoulder, sorry. Yeah, you're the same with her. Okay, so come out here. Good, yeah, so if it squares off to Hayden, yeah. Good, Maddie, you might drop to pull the fullback. Good, and then you can hit behind there, okay? Perfect, and then you start to show across, well done. You can be showing underneath there a little bit closer. You can just stay in this pocket here for the switch, okay? And always, Kaya, as always, just drift across, yeah? Good. Okay, well, so we'll try that. Hayden, you can start a bit higher. Good, so to force that, Gray, you might start a little bit deeper, yeah? Good, yeah. Yeah, you ready? Let's play out. Let's go, Hayden. Not too early, Maddie, not too early. Is it on? It's gone too early, Maddie. Good. Don't mind it else. Good. Excellent. Good. You're in your three. Good. One of you can show. Can one of you show? Good pressing, Gray. Good. Yes, can we show? Can we show? Love it. Well done. Let's get up. Let's get up. Drive the line. Drive the line. Good. Okay, let's walk it back. It's good. Well done. Well done. Good. So you can see it might take a few switches, but that's okay. Okay, if you have to switch it 2-3 times, that's fine. The longer we keep the ball and the more times we switch it, they have to keep adjusting. You have to keep changing the body position. So it's good. Okay, it's good work. All right. Okay, we'll go last couple, yeah. Play. Show them the knee phase. Good, yeah, you can step with the line, step with the line. Good, close the distances. Yeah, can we recover the middle, Blue? Recover the middle. Good, Elsie. 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, pause there, reset. Okay. All right, we'll go 2 more. We'll go 2 more. Good. Okay, ready? Yeah, play. Good. Remember, we can be a bit patient now. We know how to solve the problems. Don't force it. Don't force it. Good. Show. Talk to her. Talk to her. Like it. Like good. Great combos there. Well done. Recover that middle. Recover. Recover. Nothing out. Nothing out. Gotta be aggressive, Blue. Come on. Gotta be aggressive there. Go on, Elsie. Excellent. Why not? Good. Good. Just walk it back. Good. So there, Blue. Listen, if it's in that wide lane, 1, 2, 3, 4, press really high. Lock them in that wide lane. Do not let them out. Okay? Then we can recover, we can reset, we can go forward. Okay? Remember, these are little pressure zones. Use the cones. So don't let it leave one of the lanes or one of these little boxes. Okay? Good. All right, last one. Let's call for him. Nice. That's better. Oh, nice try. You got 10 seconds, Gray. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, recover, recover. He's got it, yeah, play live, play live, play live, play live, play live. Good, show underneath there, that's it. Good, underneath, underneath, excellent touch, Isla. Well done, Isla, good link play, go on, Maddie, go on, Maddie. See the back post, go on, step up. Finish on a goal. Oh. Time. Good job, girls, well done. Great team, head into Adam. Rest of you head into me. Good job. Enjoy that? It's good, well done. Well done. Clean sheet was that as well? Yeah? Well done, well done. Okay, girls. Most impressed, I'd say. I think you showed a lot of quality then on the ball. You know, especially like if you're receiving balls in the air. It's not easy. Okay, so that you know, if we want to try and do something well, we need good players. Okay, so we can obviously see your quality there. What's two key things that stand out for you when we were trying to, how we found success against their press? What were we doing well? Yeah. What does it do? Does it manipulate them at all? Yeah. It drags them around, right? We create spaces, little pockets that we want to show. Yeah. If we don't, if you four just stay there, how does that make it in the build? If we're all just trying to run behind or all trying to show, what does it do? Make it easier for the opposition. Yeah. Because that's where perfect. As soon as you start doing opposite movements, then it's going to drag or pull, and it's just going to create little spaces. Okay. When do we create a +1 there in the back with the press of a 2? What's the moment? Love it. Okay. Because if from a goal kick, we might not need it because the goalkeeper's there. But if it's a bit higher, that's when we can create the +1. Go from there. Okay. Right. Good job.